Hello, and welcome back to the Heart to Heart podcast series from RehabCare. I'm Glenda Mack, Chief Operations Officer for RehabCare. Our podcast is a bi-weekly exploration of the hearts and minds of everyday healthcare therapy and wellness and workers. In each episode, we're talking to a different RehabCare employee who works in the trenches of physical, occupational, or speech therapy, or in our wellness program. We'll learn about them, their jobs, and how their job unfolds in a healthcare facility. We'll also get words of wisdom on what inspires them most about the facilities they work in. We think you'll be inspired too. So let's talk heart to heart with Kimberly Walker. Today's guest is Kimberly Walker, a member of the RehabCare team who serves as occupational therapist with Greenwood Nursing and Rehabilitation in Bowling Green, Kentucky. We're going to spend the next few minutes talking heart to heart with Kimberly on the best parts of her role. Kimberly, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much for having me, Glenda. I'm so happy to be here.
Kimberly, can you tell us a little bit about what you do at Greenwood?
Yes, I'm an occupational therapist serving at Greenwood Nursing and Rehabilitation, which is a large-scale nursing facility in Bowling Green. I'm responsible for performing evaluations, carrying out treatments, and developing discharge plans for short-term and long-term care patients.
And how many people are on your team?
I work on a team with 2 other evaluating therapists and 4 CODAs. So part of my role includes supervising CODAs, and I have a role in implementing clinical programs into the facility that focus on decreasing hospital readmissions as well as reducing falls, contractures, and pressure ulcers.
Can you tell us the best parts of working with people at Greenwood?
Well, I love what I do, and I enjoy where I do it. The aspect of my job that I feel most fulfilled in doing is helping my patients overcome their fears and to really find their courage. So after experiencing illness or injury or some type of debilitating diagnosis, most of my patients come to therapy with some degree of fear. It can be a fear of falling, a fear of failing at something they're trying to do but not able to do it. It's in the conversations, in the coaching, where I offer words of encouragement, affirmations, proof that they're progressing, and I find myself in the zone. So most of my patients switch over from I can't do it to, let me do this. It really makes my heart smile. So I love to show people that they're stronger than they really are.
So what I'm hearing you say is that as a therapist, you sometimes have to be fearless to help patients overcome their own fear.
Yes, fearless is a good way to describe it. Our patients need to see their strength and confidence in our faces because that gives them the confidence that they can take the next step. They need to know that we're always by their side.
I'm also sure that the support of your team and taking a comprehensive approach to every patient is critical to their healing journey. What kinds of support do you get from RehabCare to help you succeed as an occupational therapist?
I really enjoy being a part of RehabCare, more so now than ever in my career. I've been on a journey with RehabCare for the last 3 years, and I'd like to talk a little bit about that.
Sure, we'd love to hear it.
I started with RehabCare full-time right after OT school as a new graduate. After 2.5 years, I decided to change my status from full-time to PRN in order to pursue an opportunity with a different company that was closer to my home because at the time my commute was exactly 104 miles round trip. So for 6 months, I worked a combination of full-time and PRN with 3 other companies. Fast forward 6 months, I was back in my original position full-time at RehabCare at the same skilled nursing facility.
Wow, what brought you back to RehabCare?
3 things brought me back: the people, the autonomy, and the potential for growth. I had the most positive relationships with the individuals I interact with at RehabCare. So having my colleagues and a director that I trust, have fun with, respect, and work collaboratively with makes my job more enjoyable and more productive. I enjoy the sense of autonomy I have at RehabCare, autonomy in areas of my work schedule, including flexibility in my time off, as well as making clinical decisions that are in the best interest of my patients.
You also mentioned career growth. In what ways are we helping you fulfill your personal goals for your growth here at RehabCare?
I definitely have a renewed sense of career growth opportunities with RehabCare since returning. I was welcomed back into my full-time role with open arms. I feel that my career goals are supported. I have the opportunity to develop my skills, knowledge, and competencies in various areas of my choosing through reimbursement channels. I was assisted with developing a mentor relationship as a new grad, and since RehabCare is one of the largest therapy providers, I'm excited about the opportunities to build a professional network in the future with colleagues at other facilities.
Kimberly, we're so glad you came back, and I'm also glad you came here today to share your thoughts and inspirations. Thanks for talking heart to heart with us today, and thanks for being fearless every day on behalf of Greenwood and RehabCare. Join us next time as we continue Heart to Heart series with a dedicated team at RehabCare. Thanks for tuning in today.